guys. There's cows and green equipment. What's going on here? I'm lost. Either I got home and the farm flipped colors and everyone's going crazy, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Real quick plug on merch, guys. Merch will be available in hats, t-shirts, ball caps, and beanie winter caps. They will be available starting next Monday at HartungFamilyFarms.com. Nothing is open quite yet, but I'm expecting to be open next Monday, so be on the lookout for that. Well, guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today it's the 18th of September, I believe. Yes, it is. And I am in Mount Vernon, South Dakota. So I'm just taking a drive right now, taking a look at the crops. You can kind of see the corn's not too far off, it looks like. There's some really dry corn here on the right-hand side, drier corn on the left-hand side. That's still probably a week out or so. For the most part, the corn's coming along pretty good. So let's do some crop scouting and let's see what's out here. Also, side note, thought I brought my razor. I was gonna shave this morning. I didn't. I look greasy. Do I? Actually, what do you guys think? Keep the beard for harvest or no? Comments down below, let me know. Well, those beans look like they're ready to go. There's a couple green spots. I probably might give them a couple days, but man, it looks like a nice farm in the background there. Man, that's neat. I have not seen, I'm assuming that's Milo or sorghum. I don't know the difference, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, stop in. These guys seem kind of nice. I'll ask them about that, because I don't know. I've never seen, they have cattle, so I'm assuming that's sorghum. I don't know. Let's find out. The cows think they're going to get fed. Sorry, I don't have their feed. Man, this place is so weird. It kind of reminds me of home, but we don't have that at home. I don't know what the heck this is. Oh, this guy looks kind of nice. Let's go watch him for a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't mind a camera getting stuff in his face. Oh, hey, I know that guy. I know him. Where do I know? That's Cole from Sonne Farms. Let's go catch him. Guys, I know that guy. Hi, cows. In all seriousness, though, I was on my way home, as I was saying yesterday in the previous video, and I wasn't too far away from Cole's farm, so I asked him, hey, can I swing by for a little bit? And he's like, sure. So here we are. We are at Sonne Farms outside of, in kind of central eastern South Dakota. So it's kind of neat seeing a different cattle operation. I've never visited a cattle YouTuber before, but I've watched Cole for a while. We actually met down in Louisville at the National Farm Machinery Show. So it's kind of cool seeing this. So they got sorghum. This is their kind of their feedlots. I was riding with Cole's. We were just finishing up chores for the day. They do 3 loads a day or so. So it's kind of neat. Seeing all this green equipment in a cattle operation is kind of cool. So we actually all of our tractors used for a cattle operation are pretty much older. So it's kind of cool to see, you know, an actual air-conditioned cab with a radio for a loader tractor that they load their feeder wagon and on their feeder wagon tractor, as you guys will see here in a little bit. It's their cows. And here comes Cole. He is in a 6125R or 20R, one of those, pulling a feeder wagon. And look at that cute little thing. It's a nice tractor for a feeder wagon. So yeah, guys, I'm going to stick around Cole's place for a little while. We're going to get into some shenanigans. He's just going to kind of show me around. He also has a 6155R for a loader tractor that they use every day to load their feeder wagon. So kind of cool. But in all seriousness, guys, this is Cole Sonne from Sonne Farms. We met down in Louisville. Yeah. National Farm Machinery Show when I first met him, but I've been following him and his dad for a while. Cool. It was just on my way back through from North Dakota, and asked Cole if I could swing by, and he was like, sure, I'll entertain you for a little while. He's probably going to kick me out of here in probably an hour or so.
Actually, we got nothing to do.
Ooh.
Unless you want to fix fence.
Ooh, fixing fence is my most favorite job. You guys know. Yeah, we'll see what we get into. So Cole's showing me around the farm right now, and this is one thing that you don't see back home at all. And quite honestly, around Iowa, you don't see it at all. So you said this is sorghum, Cole?
Sorghum, yep. And we chopped this for silage. This 17 acres is what feeds our cattle basically all year. Some years we do a little bit more, but we just like it because the seed is cheaper than corn, and we feel that it's pretty close to the same quality stuff, just a little cheaper seed.
So like you just look at the plant mass. I mean, this is, so you guys know I'm 6'5", and we're just getting into the field and it's already taller than me. So it's a very similar plant mass to corn. You look at the leaves, like if I didn't know any better, this is going to be a corn plant. But no, you can kind of tell like something's about ready to pop out right here.
Yeah.
So this is, like he was saying, so there's 17 acres here. That big bunker over there, it fills it pretty well. So this is really cool. I've heard this stuff is really itchy too though. Like you just look at the dust. Yeah. Sweet. So what are these, Cole? These look like chicken nuggets.
So now I'm hungry. These are Dakota Gold Pro pellets made by Poet Nutrition, and basically it's distillers but put in a pellet. And some people feed it just basically for nutrition, but we actually use it to tame our cattle down because they love it so much.
Makes sense.
Every time they see us, they run up to us, and so since we calve, we really like to have really nice cattle.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't want to deal with an angry mother. Though we still do have. You
always have some, like the one that almost jumped your fence the other one video.
She went to town.
Oh,
she's gone.
She's gone.
Yes.
So you guys always ask, like, my dad is really good with cattle. You guys always ask how that's the case. These guys are just the same way. You got to put in the time. You got to go see them every single day. You got to go, well, maybe not every single day, but you got to go see them at least a couple times a week. You got to give them treats. You got to get them used to being around you. It sounds like
And also, you got to remember, you can't just spread it out and then leave. You got to hang out there, make them eat it close to you, and just spend time with them.
Cattle can be really nice, but it's not like it's going to happen overnight. You got to put in the work.
Yeah.
You ever tried these things before?
I have not. My uncle did a couple days ago. He spit it out. It didn't taste very good. They do smell good, though.
It does smell good. All right. Oh, God.
Corny?
It's very corny.
Yeah.
It definitely tastes like corn, but like a bland version of corn. Because distillers is a process. Is it ethanol? I can't remember. I think
it's the byproduct of ethanol production. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is in our feed ration, just not in that form. But yeah. So it's basically, imagine corn but the sugar taken out. That's probably how I'd like to describe that.
Yeah.
Not the greatest. So here's the bread and butter. Here is where the money is made. So this is how you know he's a good cattleman. Just look at this. Just look at this. So this is what you guys call putting in the effort, guys. You know, you can tell he cares for his cattle. And just look at them. They are eating that up. So what are you saying? This is 20 pasture? 20 cow-calf pasture?
20 cows out here, 20 pairs, and then there's one bull out here. We sell bulls, and so we don't AI. Yep. We haven't for a few years anyway. And so we got to have one bull because people want to know what the sire is, you know, what genetics are in the calf. And so yeah, out here that's the first year we've tried him. He's got a bigger back end. We're hoping to put a little more meat on the back end of our calves and just kind of fulfill the needs of our producers that we sell bulls to in the area.
Makes sense. And just for those of you guys who don't know, AI is artificial insemination. There's two ways to basically kind of impregnate your heifer. One is through a bull, through obviously natural processes. Another one is through artificial insemination, which is basically, I would say, we've never done it on our farm, but it's basically a vet comes in and you manually impregnate the female.
Yeah.
Kind of a easy way to describe it. And you also know he's a cattle farmer when he's got one of these units in there. Fed stretcher.
And
or wire stretcher.
bags of staples. Probably should have some wire back here. But
I'm honestly surprised he doesn't. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a wire spool or something built into the rack of the gator.
That'd be fancy.
It would be fancy. Also guys, if you made it this far in the video, be sure to give me a subscribe and head on over to Cole's channel. We'd really appreciate it. So we're kind of shocked right now. We thought Ellie would not like me, but she has not barked once.
Yeah, she barked when you pull in. She's a really good doorbell, but but sometimes it takes her quite a while to get used to new people.
Like I don't want to try petting her just quite yet, because I don't know if she's quite warmed up to me, but
she might nip at you a bit.
But she's a good doggy. Why? So you guys know me. I can't not stop at a farm and take a look at the prized possession, the unit. So this is a 9770 STS. What is it? 2009?
Oh.
What do you say?
Yeah, 2009.
2009-ish. So it's pretty clean looking, if I do say so myself.
It's a little mousy in there.
Hey, no problem with that. I see the mouse trap in there.
Yep. It was last fall we were getting ready, and the combine wouldn't even start. You turn the key and no electricity. I found 18 spliced wires down behind the seat because a rat got in there. Gosh. So yeah, ever since then we got some nice rat poison sitting down there and some traps.
Decent.
And it's been pretty good since then, but the mouse smell doesn't really go away.
No, you're not gonna get that away because I'm assuming they're like up in the headliner.
Yep. No, if you look right here, you can see some chewings, and yeah. So we need to take that off and clean that out.
That's the biggest thing. Like you just gotta rip the headliner and just gut it. Basically, is the only thing.
Well, even look at this light, you can see chewings hanging down in there. Yeah. Them darn things.
What are you gonna do except get like 11 cats and have them guard?
Yeah. Well, we used to have about 30 cats at one point, but then we started getting dogs, and they didn't get along.
Don't play well too well?
No.
Hey, she does like me and the camera apparently. Hi, Ellie.
She
likes you guys too. Oh, she can do tricks.
Yeah, ready for this? Ellie, come here.
Let's see this.
Up.
Woo!
Look at that.
Wow. That is impressive. I feel like that should be a logo or a shirt idea right there. So we were just driving along and he just casually tosses out, this is his biggest field of 300 acres, and my jaw just drops. And I'm like, what I would give an arm and a leg to have 300 acres of continuous ground.
Yeah, so my dad bought this in 2 pieces from a couple brothers or siblings that inherited from their dad. And so he took out a fence, and it's from this end to the other end, it's like full mile. And so we can get a lot of acres done at one time.
Long.
It's a lot of grain cart though.
Oh, I can imagine. That's a lot of moving grain you got to do, but the efficiency you'll have with your combine is
so we spend a few days in this field. I mean, just imagine how many truckloads of corn you pull off.
Oh gosh. Oh man, I can't even imagine.
There's people sitting here thinking 300 acres, that's nothing.
Yeah, no kidding. The guys out west that have like sections upon sections of field. But for us corn bean guys, you know, for me, our average field size I would say is about 30 acres. I can't say for you, but like 80 acres is a big field back home. And seeing this is just like huge.
Yeah, so it wraps around these trees, and it's, there is one field my dad was saying a couple miles away that's like over 700 acres. That's the biggest in this area. Most of ours are 80s and quarters, 160.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, he just casually threw it out there. My jaw's just like, that's crazy.
I couldn't imagine. I hate turning. You say your average was 30 acres?
30 acres.
Yeah, at least you pull big yields off of it.
Yeah, we try to sometimes.
Still a lot of work.
I really ought to, a guesstimate's 30 acres. I'm going to calculate it when I get home. But yeah, I'd say, because we got, our smallest field's a 1 acre field. We have a lot, 11, 15, 20 acres, but we do have some 80 acre fields. So it's just like, it does kind of even out. But yeah, 300 acres. Nice.
So easy to use.
Oh gosh. Yeah, that whole tunnel collapses. Like ours, we have the old ones where it's basically the vet uses them. It's just this little pincher right here.
Okay.
So it doesn't pinch the whole chute. This thing is nuts.
My favorite part is that the handle is way back here. Well, you can move it.
Yeah.
But there's so many times where you're right here.
Oh, yeah.
And it's impossible if you're a one-man crew.
It literally is impossible.
How do you push them and then get back and shut the door?
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's just slide on this tube.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So this is kind of my pride and joy.
Yeah, that is a nice setup. Good Lord.
Yeah, I pressure wash it. I with it at night. And
you whisper sweet nothings to it. It snuggles with it at night.
I don't know. They just flow through it. So
wow, that's awesome.
Also, these sliding gates. You know, a lot of brands they have one that comes down from the top.
That's what we have.
I mean, they hit it back up, and also it takes time, or they hit their head on it, which nobody obviously wants to see that.
It gets all gummed up and it doesn't move.
Exactly. The ones we have at home, they're all cocked and they don't move. So this whole sliding
that's nice. Just poly casters.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's smooth. It works great.
Is it anything on the bottom, or is it just all up top?
It's just all up top. There is.
See, that's what makes it nice, because that way you don't get crap and stuff.
Yeah, especially in the winter when
6 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You're making me jealous, Cole. This
is where a couple of videos back I was. What we were doing. We were laying out this mat that we put in. There was a whole bunch of wasps down in there.
Oh,
I got stung. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Good segue. If you guys haven't checked out Cole's channel yet, be sure to do that. It's literally right on the... He makes it easy. He wore the shirt today.
Sunny Farms, yeah.
Makes it really easy. Check him out. He's got some really cool, basically a channel very similar to ours, I would say. Probably one of the most similar out there on YouTube, where he's got both cattle and grain farming. Except he's got the green type of equipment.
Yeah,
we got the red.
We're green.
Which I'm not going to hate on him, because I work for green. So
Yeah.
But yeah, so really, really cool setup. Yeah, I saw this. He was like, this is his pride and joy. I was like, I need to see it now. But it looks awesome.
The best part is it's green.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Just need to get a little bit lighter green though. Then it makes it match a little more.
I bet they can make a John Deere edition.
I bet they could too. Probably should. You hear that arrow quip? She's smelling that chocolate lab we just had. Aren't you, Ellie? I'm gonna miss you, puppers. She's a good doggy. Hey, so the time has come, but I appreciate Cole and Ellie. Who's that?
Come here.
Thanks, Ellie, for having me over. Aww. Oh, what a little fun-loving pooch. But thank you guys so much for having me over. And Brian was here earlier. He had to go run off to do some errands, but it was fun. I want to say for you guys again, Sunny Farms, check them out. They're in eastern South Dakota?
Southeastern South Dakota.
Southeast South Dakota. Really kind of cool area. Awesome guys. Definitely check them out. I appreciate having me over.
Yeah, thank you.
And of course, guys, if you did enjoy the video, always be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button.
You should. You
Give
really
the guys some love.
I know. Like, I don't get very much love, and especially from my family and whatnot. But I'm just kidding.
I don't think you want to put that.
I don't think. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it, though. If you guys do enjoy us, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Cole, can they also find you at Instagram, I know, on
Yes,
Sunny
they can.
Farm?
Yep.
Facebook, anything else like that?
Yeah, if you want to.
If you want to, yeah. Nobody goes on Facebook
No,
anymore.
they don't really.
It's all Instagram. Instagram, the hit play. Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not.
You're not on TikTok?
No.
Anyway, and as always, guys, ta-ta for now. See ya. So I know you from somewhere and I cannot place it. Oh yeah, you're the crazy cattle farmer. That's how I know you from.
I was in a McDonald's ad in the early 20s.
Oh, I see, I see. Were you Grimace?
I was.
You were Grimace. That
right.
is where I knew
That's
him
right.
from. Gotcha. So everyone, this is Grimace out of South Dakota.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Grimace.